Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vintage Story. In today's episode, we've actually started a new series. As you can see, I'm a different character now. We've chosen. Oh, yeah, there's one of those over there, too. So we're playing in standard mode today. I'm working on a new project in the Homo sapiens series, and it is going a little longer than I expected. So that series is currently on pause for now. So until then, we will be playing in standard mode for the first time. And I do have a bit of I have basic knowledge of what to expect. I do have some new mods. I do have some new world terrain generation mods as well. Mainly just one. In addition to Terra Preti. And one of them is, one of the mods that I do have is villages and the like. So let's go ahead and make some rules. Did not mean to zoom in there. Go ahead and grab up a few more stones. Another thing that I would like to do is get a lot done in today's video. I do have a list of stuff that I want to do. And most of it's just basic stuff like make my tools and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get this spear made. Oops. Let's make this knife. And you know what? Let's go ahead and make a flint axe as well. Now, of course, as per usual, the mods that I am using and any world settings that I have changed will be down in the description. Also, it might be a little bit darker because I have a shader mod that makes the game a little darker than usual. Well, it doesn't make it darker per se, it makes it more realistic in a sense. The mod name will be in the description. And I have aptly named it specifically to what it should be. Oh, I got an epic fire starter. Let's go ahead. So since it is going to be a little bit darker, we're going to right off the bat make a torch. Come on, light. There we go. Let's go ahead and explore these village stuff. Ooh, an ebony seed. Some carrot seeds as well. And I can break this stuff. A ruined bucket. Can I add stuff to it? I can't. What is that? What is that? Right there. Oh, there's saltpeter in here. Peat bricks. Ooh, there's high fertility soil in that? I will make a mental note. Ooh, food. Sorry, bud, but I need the food more than you do. Jailer tunic, firewood. I'll take the sticks. Wait a minute, are these? No, they're not proper interiors. So the mod that I do have that adds in these villages is down in the description. A lot of waypoints here. And we have a breakdancing villager. Can I interact with them? No. What's up in here? More food? No, no food. Oh, that's an oven. Aged firewood. I never knew that was a thing. Man, these guys are loud. Cracked granite ashlar bricks? Or blocks? I didn't know that was a thing. So this is also my first time playing with this village mod, a ruined Jonas. I can pet them. That's a little concerning. Oh yeah, we also have primitive survival on. I don't need that flint. What we need to do is look for some cattails. And this appears to just be all Thule. Unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna mark this anyways. Oh, okay, good. We're not on just a singular island. Thule. Oh, now that is nothing but fog down there. Now, I don't know how badly YouTube's gonna compress this video. Like, I don't know how dark it's gonna end up being. And man, these birds are loud. Alright, I'm gonna cut until we can find some cattails. Oh yeah, while we're out here exploring, I have this mod that puts tools and weapons on my back, and I think it's really cool. Now, having the combat overhaul mod does make the spheres look a little wild. I think it's kind of funny, actually. It is very foggy over here. And I like how it's so localized, like it's specific to the area. It's really cool. Oh, would you look at that? I found native copper bits already. Let's go ahead and mark that. I will come back for those copper bits at a later time. No, I mean, I do want to kind of rush copper because my spear tools aren't going to last all that long. Especially if I'm going to be fighting eldritch horrors for a near constant basis, or on a near constant basis, and I swear I heard some weird sound. Deer. Another deer. Now, I have chosen to play as a blackguard because of the melee damage bonuses, and I do plan on doing mostly melee. Now, I do have class specific um, class exclusive recipes off. See what this creator has to say. I meant what he has to sell. Not a whole lot. He does have some vessels I could buy, but I can't buy anything right now. If I'm being honest, I might have to come back here night if the night approaches sooner than I want. I'm just gonna put down their name. Their name's Edel, right? Yep. So far, I still haven't found any. Y'all heard that too, right? Yeah, that's a big no for me. Now, I am gonna be honest. I am a bit terrified. I've never really played in standard mode. Of course, there's gonna be a wolf. Why wouldn't there be? The game hasn't given me any easy cattails, so why not throw a wolf in my face? Alright, let's get out of the fog. Oh, nice. We have finally found some cattails. I was getting worried that we wouldn't find any. Just need enough to make some inventory space. Then we can finally get started on the next thing on my list. Also a lot of fish. The one thing I've noticed about primitive survival is that the fish spawns are really big. Go ahead and mark this blue clay. It is also beginning to get dark. Yeah, I did see some cattails over here. I might have to make a quick little dirt hole and take a nap. Ooh, I hear noises that I don't like. Alright, is this a trader or is it a cave? Here's that it is just a cave. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. This place is giving me the creeps. You know, while I'm swimming, oh yeah, this can be deleted. I was checking that out because I thought it was going to be something, because this has the white marks and the red, which suggests that it's a village. I mean, it's obvious that it's a village because, you know, the paths. But while I'm swimming here, I'm kind of thinking about maybe making what's the word? An ocean house. Now this part right here is completely unstable as this is going down. Yeah, this area is temporarily unstable. We are currently traveling to over here. You know, it's not really uncommon to backtrack when you're playing this game. The whole goal is about exploration, after all. Oh, it looks like this place is going to be completely draped in fog. I'm just going to make it harder for me to find food. Oh, look at that, food. I take that back. I found food instantly. It didn't give me the food. Okay, we are no longer starving to death. And ooh, this is a nice place. Need more food. Just this little area right here, it looks really nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go down there. Found our first ruin. And stone floating. Cool. Cool. Ooh, we got a copper knife. And a metalworking book. That's awesome. We just got a copper knife from a tool pot vessel thing. I will certainly mark this because there could be bony soil underneath. Okay, so moose do spawn on this island. You know what? We could. Ooh, and there's a trader here too. Oh, that one's an adult moose. We're backing away from that. We could totally live on this island. There's another ruin right there. More like a way marker than anything. So small. Let's see what this trader has. A commodities trader. He's selling halite, thread, copper nuggets, some buttons and clasps, resin and peat, and paper. Not really selling anything that we can afford right now. Not like we could have anyways. Afforded anything. We don't even have any gears. Oh, finally, some more cattails. Just what I was looking for. Now, I do want to say that this video is definitely going to be late. And I apologize for it being so late. Because I had to do some stuff before I could get to recording. And I thought that fox was a mushroom. But yeah, I had to do some stuff before I started recording, and it went on longer than I anticipated it going on for. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and just settle on this island right here. Very big, it looks really nice, and we can build some pretty cool stuff here. Oh, the village mod that I have, I believe we can also make my own villages. And we have enough to make hand baskets. Let's go. But yeah, I believe we can make our own villages and get villagers to move in. And I think that's what I want to kind of do at some point in the future. This series will probably go on for quite a while. Like I usually say, I don't really have a plan. It's just one of those things that I'll figure out as time goes on. But first, let's go ahead and gather up some dirt. Okay, dirt is all collected. I'd like to take out that deer and eat it, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to grab these cattails so that we can make some storage here in a minute. And I would also like to go ahead and look for some clay that is a little closer by. because I do not feel like going all the way back over to here to get clay. Also, this isn't enough dirt, so I'm gonna have to grab some more. Go ahead and do a little scouting. Now, I did opt to use a color accurate map for this series because with the color accurate map you can see what do they call it, ruins and other things much more clearly. Okay, if I am gonna live here, I might want to build more further up here, like up here somewhere, kind of like right here. The spot looks really nice. First, I really need to find more food. Oh, look at that, more food. Wheat. Is there any more food? Nothing I can see. Oh wait, no, there's some turnips right here. Don't mind if I yes. I'll even take the ones that aren't mature yet. Or turnips. Let's go. Gonna need these berries. Nosh on these. Look for more food. That's the downside to playing as a blackguard, is you're gonna be very hungry. Like all the time. Ooh, I forgot that I burnt out my torch, so I need to make a new one. Well, I don't need to make a new one, I need to make a new fire starter, because I threw that one away to make room for other things. More important things. Ooh, and we got a legendary one too. That's cool. That's 32 uses. Ooh, look at that. And it started up quick. Are there any more vessels around here? Actually? If there are more, then it can be useful. It does appear to just go straight into stone, which means that there's nothing under it. Which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. But I do need the dirt, so I'm gonna be collecting this dirt. Alright, that should be enough dirt to get me started. At least. Yeah, that should definitely get me started. Now I'm going with my super traditional rammed earth house. But I do want to have wooden, like a wooden frame for it. And we didn't get the mushroom. Weird. We have a rift. We have a rift right there. Isn't so good because it's getting darker and I still don't even have a house. There's a very weird looking tree over there. Oh no. Alright, I think we're actually gonna go ahead and just base up in the... I can't see. I'm gonna go ahead and base up in the trader's house, cart thing. Alright, it is a brand new day. Thank you, Leo, for letting me hunker down in there. I wish I could take that. And let's go ahead and cross over here and grab some wood to make up this house. You should also go ahead and get these onions and turnips in the ground too, while we're at it. And maybe collect these cattails for the
for some early storage, because I still haven't found any clay. And so let me know if you guys like this shader thing. If not, I can definitely get rid of it. It does make it a little hard to see sometimes, even for me, and it probably, YouTube's compression is probably going to make it even more difficult to see. Oh, look at that, we even found some clay. Now we can get some clay pots going too. That will be perfect for when we go to start making better storage. And it'll overall just be good to have the clay in general, because you will be needing quite a bit of clay. Alright everybody, I think right here would be a pretty good spot to settle. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this build. Actually, I think I want to flatten this out first. Let's go ahead and make a reed basket real quick, so that we can empty out our inventory a little bit. And we can clear away this, all this dirt, because I do want to flatten it out. Plus, I could also use the extra dirt anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and get this building started. Now, I'm definitely not going to be able to get all of the, I'm not going to be able to get all of the framing done, but we will be able to get some of it done. Let's just make the initial outline of where the log framing will go. And why do you keep placing sideways? And we're gonna go ahead and go for this little L shape here. And we can add a balcony at some other time. Ooh, and while we're here, we might as well gather up this grass first before we do it. We're gonna immediately replace the floor with packed dirt, because that'll, well, at least it should prevent things from spawning in there. Okay, that floor is done. Now what we need to do is go ahead and figure out a good idea of how we want this house to look. Yeah, that looks alright. Oh yeah, I also got a little berry farm grown. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to when I have a much better layout here. Alright everybody, we have gotten a little bit of a layout started. I also worked on some pottery while I was working on this. And let's go ahead and put a roof on this. A pig? That is a pig. That's actually really good, because I'm all out of food. Let's go ahead and take care of business with this pig here. breakfast. And there is medium fertility soil on this island. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this breakfast going. Berries are only going to do so much after all. I also need to gather more clay to finish up those clay pot. Ooh, are these mushrooms? They are. Now we do have a death pit right here. Right outside our house. Actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and cover that up. Right now, actually. We don't need any death pits. Actually, while we're at it, might as well move this into here now. Before I end up forgetting. Let's go ahead and pop these on the fire first. Now I will need a little bit more than that. That should do a little bit. What? It can open doors? Of course drifters are going to be able to open doors. Why wouldn't they be? Screw that. Sure, let's see what they got us. Nothing. Nothing again. I need to check my settings real quick. Alright, we're back. Yeah, apparently one of the Dana Tweaks mod features, I guess you can say, is it allows it. It has a thing where creatures can open doors, and apparently drifters can open doors was enabled, which is absolutely terrifying and nightmare fuel. Let's go ahead and finish up this roof now, shall we? Of course, that's where the portal is gonna start. Why do I keep calling them portals? They're rifts. But anyway, of course, that's where the rift is gonna spawn. Directly on my stuff. Right on my front foot, basically. Parkour my way down. This roof is coming along nicely. I do need to eventually... Come on, place the block. I do eventually need to start hunting for more food. Because only got 16 meat left. And I am gonna have to gather more grass. This is becoming very tedious and monotonous. Very boring indeed it is. But thankfully that's the last of that. So I can go ahead and turn those into that. And I believe this is how you make the caps, right? Yeah, but I don't have enough. Temporarily, the roof blocks were gonna be dirt. They're just gonna go ahead and be dirt for now. Because that is all that I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and gather more grass. Now, I will say that while I don't know anything about this game's lore, I do know what enemies that I will come across. Especially with primitive survival. Like, I know that you have the living dead, and with Vintage Stories base game you have bowtorns, shivers, and drifters of various types, bells, which I hope I never come across. And also, for the sake of people who want to see them, let's go ahead and see him. Where is he? Is that him? No. Where is he? Come on, I can only stand in here for so long. There he is. It's Dave! Alright, I'm about to like die if I continue staying in there. Our house is gonna be perpetually dark for a while. Ooh, actually, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I have the fat needed to make some oil lamps. So I am for sure going to hop right onto that, and I'm gonna plop it right here in the middle of my house. I'm gonna go right here. This probably isn't the middle, but it's where I'm placing it. And I do have enough sticks. And I should have just enough wood. Wherever I put my... there it is. Yes, I have just enough wood to make this. Alright, that's gonna take 20 hours. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up this roof now, once and for all. Now, as for the turn here, I don't know what to put here. I could probably just put another one of those down, honestly, but actually, hang on. Yeah, I could put a tip there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab up just a little bit more grass to make... But that was another rifter. Yeah, let's go ahead and make up this grass and make those bales to make the tip. Well, it ain't pretty, but beats what it was originally. Oh. And I think I am going to go ahead and end it here. The house is nowhere near complete, but it is pretty much complete. I think that I will finish making it in the next episode, actually. Because I think I want to try to include everyone in on this journey through standard mode. as for as much as I can, really. Um, and before I go, I do want to say that I am very amazed that I have amassed a little over 10 new subscribers over the course of just 8 days. And I'm getting a lot of views, and it's actually blowing my mind that that you guys actually care to watch my content. And it really means a lot to me because this is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to make videos for people to watch, and it makes me happy that people are watching my videos. I know that I'm not that entertaining, and I know that I'm not the greatest YouTuber out there, but I'm new to this and I'm learning, and you guys are here for the journey. I want my dirt back, please, Rift. But yeah, I'm very thankful for everyone watching and subscribing. I don't ask for subscriptions. My idea is that I don't think that that I should ask, because it's like, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. You watching simply is enough as it is. But subscribing does mean a lot to me, because that means that you're not here to just see what I'm doing. You're here for the journey. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. If you enjoyed, let me know down below. If you didn't, still let me know. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.